Hey guys, this is Ruben and you're watching my new demo of the Darkglass Super Symmetry Compressor. This awesome looking piece of gear we got down here on the floor. It is originally designed to be a bass compressor, but you know, really all compressors kind of do the same. The only tweaks sometimes made to bass compressors are in the detection circuit to keep them from being triggered by very low frequency energies, and so the compressor won't constantly be clamping down on a bass. So I thought, why wouldn't this awesome thing work on guitar? And the guys at Darkglass said, well, you know what, see for yourself. So this is what we're doing, seeing for ourselves. I started us off with help from a little friend, my favorite delay down here. Let's just hear, actually let me just turn everything off for a second. This is the clean sound we started with. Fairly clean bassman style sound with just a touch of room reverb because we're going direct here. This is what the compressor sounds like on its own. As you can hear, it's not exactly transparent. It's not a squeaky clean kind of functional compressor. It does definitely have a certain tonality to it. It accentuates the high end a little bit and gives you a little bit fuller lows, which I guess is perfect for bass, but also completely does not bother me on guitar at all. It definitely makes the case for non-transparent pedals. The controls we got down here are quite extensive. It's a very full-featured compressor. You have separate controls for your attack and release times. In both cases, the complete clockwise position is faster and the counterclockwise position is slower, attack and release. We have master output volume. We have an input volume knob that I suppose controls the input signal into a fixed threshold, so that controls how easily you trigger the compressor circuit, and the compression knob, which adjusts the ratio. And then also we have a handy blend feature, you know, because we all do love parallel compression these days, so we can get some of our original attack back, and let's check that out for a second here. This is the completely compressed sound. Now, where it does impart a certain tonality EQ-wise, it's actually a very clean compressor regarding the compression action of it. It doesn't really produce any squashing artifacts or any pumping if you truly let it ring out. So with the attack time not set too fast, I actually don't really even feel the need to blend in the dry signal. I think it sounds just fine as it is. But let's squash this a bit more. I sped up the attack and gave it some more noticeable compression. Actually, let's go even harder on that one. And now if we go back to some funky stuff. You can definitely hear the compressor doing its thing now, so we're just gonna back off on the blend. Let's maybe go to about 1 o'clock and get some of that original signal back in there. So, due to always having a relatively high amount of compression mixed in, you're actually retaining a signal that feels like it has a lot of energy all the time, but due to the parallel dry signal blended back in, you're also still retaining your dynamics exquisitely. It's like... can go soft, I can really dig in. can also... Definitely a compressor that does not kill your dynamics, it just helps thicken up your sound. So I wouldn't call this one like a super multi-purpose weapon. You know, it does impart a certain tonality, and it's not a super noticeable squishy compressor. If you want something to scream compressor at you while you're using it, then this probably isn't the compressor you're looking for. But it is very cool nevertheless. It has some really cool sounds in it, and the compression itself is actually quite clean and free of artifacts. And I would absolutely use this thing to fatten up a guitar and to use it more for a thickening compressor effect. Definitely not only for bass. All right. Thanks for checking out this demo of the Darkglass Super Symmetry compressor on guitar. My name's Ruben. If you enjoyed this, do subscribe. Thanks to Franco at Darkglass for sending this one out for me to mess with, and I'll play you guys out.